Hello everyone, I am Dr. Neha, practicing doctor at Bharat Homeopathy. In today's video, we will talk about kidney stones, the causes, the signs and symptoms and the treatment of such a case. First of all, I would like to tell my patients that when we refer to a case as kidney stones, stone might not exactly be present inside the kidney. The stone can be anywhere inside the kidney or just outside the kidneys, or the tubes that carry the urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder, that is the ureters, or the urinary bladder, and finally the exit point of the body, that is the urethra. So when we refer to a case as kidney stone, the location of the stone can be anywhere inside these structures of the excretory system. Now, in order to understand the causes of kidney stone, it is very important that we understand what kind of stones can be present inside the kidney. About 80 to 85% of the cases usually have calcium oxalate and calcium phosphate stones. The rest uncommon type of stones can be Struveat stones or a cystine stone or a uric acid stones. Now, if we talk about the causes of it, there are certain dietary habits that makes you prone to develop kidney stones. These diet habits can be an oxalate rich food, or someone who takes a lot of processed food, or someone who takes a lot of refined sugars, cold drinks, hard drinks, pastries and everything. And there are certain juices that even prone you to develop kidney stones. These can be apple juice or orange juice. Now, if you combine all of these dietary habits with very less intake of water, then it is very likely that you can develop a kidney stone. There are certain medical conditions that make you prone to develop kidney stone. These can be 1. Hypothyroidism, 2. Recurrent UTI, that is urinary tract infections, 3. Renal tubular acidosis, 4. Cystinuria. Cystinuria is basically a metabolic disorder in your body. It is a genetic disorder, and there is some dysregulation in the metabolism of an amino acid, that is cysteine. So this kind of medical condition makes you prone to develop cystine stones. Now that we have understood all kind of causes that can make you prone to develop kidney stones, it is important that we understand the signs and symptoms of it. 1. Pain is the most consistent symptoms in a case of kidney stone. That is, maximum number of cases present with the symptom of pain. Now, the location of the pain actually starts from the lower backache of your body, which are called flanks. And if the case has got complicated, the stone has got obstructed, the pain can radiate to front side of the abdomen or towards the thighs or even pubic areas. So, if you are experiencing excruciating pain and it is referring to other areas of the body, this represents that you have a kidney stone and possibly it has got obstructed somewhere. The other very common symptom that the patient can experience is usually urine related. The patient can experience some burning while passing down urine, or some blood or even cast while passing down urine. So if you're experiencing pain combined with urinary symptoms, it is very less likely that you are a case of kidney stone. In order to confirm this, we'll have to go for certain examination. A simple ultrasound will do the purpose. A simple ultrasound would actually tell us the exact location of the stone, the size of the stone, whether it has got impacted or not, whether it has created some complication inside the kidney, that is hydronephrosis. So we will get a clear-cut picture after we get an ultrasound done. And if needed, we advise patient to go for a urine test. That can help us to understand whether the case has got infected or not. Now we have got to know that we have a case of kidney stone in hand. How are we going to judge the management of such a case? It entirely depends on the size of the kidney stone. Suppose the size of the stone is somewhere lesser than 6 mm. The prognosis of such a case is very good. Homeopathic medicines combined with very high intake of water can actually help you pass down the stone, and the passage of the stone can be painless. That is, the patient might not experience any kind of pain. Second condition can be if the size of the stone is greater than 6 mm but lesser than 10 mm. Now such a case needs further evaluation. In such a scenario, the stone can pass out and the patient will experience pain, yes, of course. Certain homeopathic medicines can help you very much so that the kidney stone can pass out nicely. Now, if we have a case in hand where the size of the kidney stone is lesser than 1 centimeter, that is 10 mm. Now, this case needs further evaluation, and the line of treatment absolutely depends on the size and the location of the stone. I hope this video has clarified all your doubts related to kidney stones. Even you have any more doubts in your mind and you want to clarify, you can get in touch with the team and we'll be there to help you. Thank you.